2020, they released the ESB version for the Han Solo and Carbonite. So they released it as its own figure, actually, which is really cool. But it's got his rocket pack, guns. Really, really cool set. Like I said, hasn't been opened. Won't be opened. It's cool to display. I like it in box. So, really awesome figure, though. And we'll go through the rest of these too, because I think they're all awesome figures and they can display without actually opening them, which is, in my eyes, really cool. But just put that down and I'll just go on to the next one real quick. So Thrawn, really cool slide effect on this one.
Actually is really cool.
Yeah, super simple box display. Behind that, some of my favorite clones is a 4-pack clone troopers. Really awesome. It's got the...
Are they the holiday ones?
No. The holiday ones are cool. But these ones are the box set for the 501st clone, the Coruscant Guard clone, that's phase 2, the 2012 Attack Battalion on Uputau Trooper, and then the 442nd Siege Battalion for a clone trooper. I'll open those up in one second. This Grand Admiral Thrawn figure, though, again, SDCC exclusive. Really, really awesome figure. It's got all of his accessories that you would ever need for Grand Admiral Thrawn, and you can't replace it.
That is sick. Look at all those.
Yeah, and if you don't enjoy the Thrawn
on the character,
if you don't enjoy the Thrawn books or his character in Rebels, definitely look him up. He is one of the best villains in Star Wars lore.
Whose saber is that?
Ooh, that was a great question that I'm going to have to answer.
Oh, man. We stumped Jedi John today, everybody. Go ahead and mark that down in your calendars.
Yep.
All right.
Stumped me today. That's interesting. Actually didn't notice that was in there. I'm going to figure that out now. It's going to be pretty simple.
Oh, boy.
That'll be an easy question to answer later. I'll bring out the Clone Troopers real quick.
Yes.
This was an awesome set. It folds out really nicely. It packs up really nicely. Super easy clone set. This set goes for probably $300 online at this point. It's actually kind of insane how much the clones have blown up.
Oh, wow. They're bifold. Whoa.
Yeah. So I can't bring them out all the way because the cardboard just doesn't let it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, that's
really, really awesome clone troops. A lot of people will go their entire collecting careers without seeing this set at this point, just because it's rare to find. And if it's not rare to find, it's because they're spending a lot of money for them. So I was super lucky to find that.
Very cool.
And then probably my favorite piece on all my Black Series is just so simple. It's Obi-Wan from A New Hope.
Oh, help us, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope.
Your only hope. And he's got both Luke and Anakin's, his own and Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber from A New Hope. So Obi-Wan and Anakin sabers right next to each other. Really cool. Leia Organa on the hologram on his table.
And very worth noting, on the inset of the cover, you have the inscription of what Leia Organa says to Obi-Wan in that transmission, which is, I think, a very nice fitting piece, especially since we have seen the passing of Carrie Fisher.
Yep.
For such a classic piece of Star Wars, iconography.
Yep.
So there you go.
And really cool about this set is the table lights up too. The battery is dead on this piece at this point of its life because it's a little old at this point. But there is a battery that connects to Leia, which lights her up. So pretty cool stuff.
Light her up, light her up.
Light her up, right?
Almost like the Death Star did her home planet.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, moving on from that.
All right, that was tough. It's fictional. It's not real.
But yeah.
All of that's
always
very
have to
cool.
Replace everything, right?
Yeah, I understand. Once you get set up, then it's all maintenance.
Yeah, which we're still working on setting everything up. So, but yeah, awesome shelves. right underneath that is the Star Wars Celebration Pops from 2019 also.
Sorry, you even have the Empire Strikes Back Imperial Probe droid, which
from
is
Hoth.
ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Good Morning Guard right next to it from Return of the Jedi. And we just saw the Good Morning Guards come back in the Mandalorian series.
And Supreme Leader Snoke in the throne room.
He's hanging out in the throne room.
From The Last Jedi, which I'm still upset about because this is such a great villain. What a waste. But either way, we do have another one of my favorite Star Wars villains. And of course, that's Darth Nihilus from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game, which I didn't even know they made figures for those guys, which is why this is awesome.
Pretty stoked about them. They actually started making them, they came out with Darth Revan maybe 3 years ago now. They came out with Darth Revan in the actual numbered series, Black Series. I want to say he's like in the 30s or 40s, but either way, they actually made Darth Revan in the numbered series, but they came out with the Gaming Greats series this year. They started off great. They launched Jedi Knight Revan. They've done a Scout Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order, along with the Electro Staff Trooper, and then they made Darth Nihilus. They made Jango Fett from the Gaming Greats. They've done a great job with the Gaming Greats series. They've done a bunch of them. Battle Droid. I mean, there's been 7 or 8 of them that have launched this year, and I'm really happy that they went down that road because they launched Darth Revan, like I said, and then they came out with a Purge Trooper for the launch of the Jedi Fallen Order game as a pre-order, like a special collection one that you had to buy as a pre-order. But I'm really happy they started moving on with the Gaming Greats. Yeah, really cool figures though. Yep.
Exciting stuff. Obviously, this room is a room that's devoted to Star Wars figures and a man who drinks his Bud Lights. Good for you. Budweiser's.
Bud Lights here.
But there is something in this room that totally has my attention. I'm going to take you guys straight to it. You may have spotted it before, but if you go to the right shelf on this particular stack, you will see a Batman and Robin set that is a classic one-off. It is actually a 3D rendering of Jim Lee's now classic cover of Batman and All-Star Batman and Robin, which is also in itself an homage to an earlier Batman comic in the 1940s. And then if you look here to the right, why my gosh, it's a full-size replica of the Batarang that Ben Affleck's Batman uses in Batman vs. Superman and Justice League. But that's still not the best part, guys. Check out the Funko Pops from the Batman Classic TV series from the 1960s. And here we are, my personal favorite villain from Batman the Animated Series, and that is Mr. Freeze, which this one is an exclusive of the DC Legion of Collectors. Legion of
Collectors, yep.
And it's actually my favorite because this particular version of Mr. Freeze was himself very much an original concept from Batman the Animated Series back in the early 90s and was so popular, in fact, written by Paul Dini, that it went on to become included in comic book canon ever since. So that is why I love the Mr. Freeze from Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pops from that series. That's like the row